Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and I hope all of you are doing great. So in last weekly index review video, in this video, we discussed that the key resistance level for Nifty remains 17,600 and the key support level remains 16,400. So as you can see, we have come about 650 points above from the level that was the key resistance level, that you remember 17,600, which was the key resistance level for the Nifty. And as you can see, once it crossed this level with a big wide range candle, that is a very good sign, and two follow-up candles, that two were very strong, of small pullback, in which this level of 17,600 to 17,700 acted as a nice support. And since then we have come about 650 points. So what's next? So right now we have right now the Nifty has given about uh, 1,500 points move without any decent pullback. So what I'm expecting is that Nifty might consolidate a bit here and it can give a small pullback here and then it can move up. It can also do something like that. It can easily cross this level of all-time high level, that is at 18,600. But a pullback would be really healthy for the overall trend in case Nifty gives a small pullback like this. So this is the broad range where I'm expecting a pullback. As you can see, this whole area was also the previous resistance zone. This whole area right here was the previous resistance zone where we are right now, this whole area. So I'm expecting a little bit of pullback like this, for which that this level of 17,950 and 17,600, in case a pullback is very deep, this will act as a good support. So uh, for this week, a pivot's level would be, this would be a support level around 17,900, and I'm hoping a consolidation or a small pullback here, then move up towards the all-time high level and crossing the all-time high level. So these are the key levels that need to be marked. This whole range is a little supply zone, and for this week just focus on this support level of 17,900 to 17,950. This would be a short-term support in case of a pullback. In case of a pullback, it's not necessary that the Nifty will pull back, but in case Nifty pulls back, so this would be our support level right here, and this is our final resistance. As you can see here, the all-time high level that needs to be taken out for any further up move. So this remains a key resistance level and this remains a support level. So before going forward, standard disclaimer: I'm not a CB registered analyst and any stock discussed here is not a buy or sell recommendation. Please consult your financial advisor before taking any trade or making any investment. So now let's take a look at other indices also. As you can see, the bank Nifty also gave a nice breakout here. As you can see here, big white range candle, nice breakout here. This 37,580 was a key resistance level and 34,000 was the key support level. So right now it is above all key moving averages, above 50, 20 and 200-day moving average, and it has given a breakout, and the trend is now that of higher high and higher low. As you can see here, the bank Nifty is showing a little bit pullback. Nifty is relatively stronger than the bank Nifty. So as you can see here, it is giving a pullback here right now. So this would be our support level. Now the resistance level that we had of 37,580 has turned into a support, and in case of a pullback, this will act as a nice support. And for the resistance, this level of 40,163 becomes our next key resistance level that needs to be taken out before taking a shot at the all-time high level, that is at 1,000, oh sorry, 40,000 1160. This becomes a key resistance level, and as of now, just uh, keep an eye on it. It is giving a kind of a pullback, and there are chances that after a decent pullback it will head higher. So now let's take a look at the Nifty IT. As you can see, Nifty IT was the strongest sector and made a new high before every other index, and gave a short pullback. As you can see here, a sharp one. As you can see, a sharp pullback. Look at the gap. Look at the gap here. A big wide range candle, a big wide range bearish candle, and next day a gap down. But as you can see here, this level of that was the previous resistance 37,823 now acted as a support. As you can see here, it acted as a support, and look at the long wick on the low side. It is a sign of a reversal and followed by another long wick candle. And as you can see here, the last candle, Friday candle, was very bullish. And for Nifty IT, the all-time high level of 39,400, that is 39,450, remains a key resistance level that needs to be taken out. That is the resistance for Nifty IT. So if I'll be looking for trade, I'll keep Nifty IT as my choice because it is in a relatively bullish structure and it has given a small pullback as compared to the Nifty. Nifty hasn't given any decent pullback, and this would become a support level, that is of 37,820. So this is our support level and this is our resistance level. So in case Nifty IT gives a breakout, uh, it has given a small breakout from the declining trend line, as you can see, and the large cap Nifty IT is showing really good strength. In Infosys at new high, and the TCS is also near new high, and the HCL also. So I'll be looking for trade in a large cap Nifty IT, and in case it gives a breakout here 39,450 level, then I'll be sure to look at these IT stocks. So now the next index that we are going to take a look at is the mid cap index. As you can see, it was in a kind of a downtrend. It formed a declining channel, as you can see here, and gave a breakout right here. Last week it gave a breakout, and since then it has been in a uptrend. Although the trend is not that strong, the size of the candles is also small, and it hasn't even given a pullback yet. So I'm expecting a pullback, a little bit of pullback, and this would act as a support zone for that. In case of pullback, this would act as a support zone, that is at 31,000 31,480. This is the support level, and in case it's not necessary that the pullback would be like this, it can just consolidate in this range. So keep this whole range marked for the next week, and in case it consolidate and gives a, or maybe without consolidation at it moves higher and try to cross its all-time high level. So this would, the whole or all-time high level would act as a resistance. So keep these two levels marked, and in case of a deeper pullback, in case the a pullback comes and it is a little bit deeper, so this level of 30,548 would be our next support level in case of a deeper pullback. Right now it's not showing any chances of a pullback. The trend is really strong, and there are very less chances of a pullback, but there could be anything. So it can just consolidate here and then move higher. So keep these levels marked. As for the auto, we discussed that it needs to cross this level of 11,212 in case to give a nice move, and it has given around 50 point 400 to 500 point move. Since then it crossed this level, and it is one of the strongest sector right now. But it has been also been moving without any pullback, so I'm expecting a little bit pullback that would be really healthy for the uptrend, in case it wants to cross the all-time high level of 12,108. So I'm expecting a little bit of pullback, and then in case of a pullback, in case a pullback comes, so this would be a support, next support, that was the previous resistance. It would be a next support level. Oh, wait a second, this resistance that we had at 11,212, this would be the next support level in case of a pullback. As of now, the trend is really strong, and I'm looking for trades in the auto sector because it's showing really good strength as compared to the bank Nifty. And this all-time high level remains a key resistance for us, 108, for the Nifty Auto. In case it, after a decent pullback or maybe a consolidation in this range, it tries to move up again, then it will face resistance at this level of 12,108. So keep these levels marked. So next would be the pharma, and pharma gave a really good move, and even it also gave a pullback, and now taking support at the 21-day exponential moving average. As you can see here, right now it's taking support at the moving average, and it gave a nice breakout and a decent pullback. As you can see here, a decent pullback, and now it's just consolidating here, and I'm expecting a move on the upside as it has given a decent pullback and a little bit of consolidation as compared to the other indices. So for now, resistance level shifts to this, that is at 14,280. So this becomes our next resistance level for the Nifty Pharma Index, that is at 14,280. So I'll be looking for trades in pharma also. Pharma, IT, auto, and banking, all of the sectors are really strong, and I'm expecting a pullback in Nifty and the mid caps, a little bit of pullback in auto also. Pharma has already given a pullback, IT has also already given a pullback, and now well placed for the continuation of the up move. As you can see, the Nifty FMCG hasn't given a breakout yet, so these levels would remain uh, same just like the last week. 38,450 remains the key resistance level. The momentum is not that strong as compared to the other indices still remains a key resistance, and it still remains a support. But one good thing, now it is above 200 moving average and the shorter term 21-day moving average also, and the 50 also. It is above all the key moving averages, so that is a good sign. So but as of now, there I'll not be looking for trades because it's not relatively stronger than the Nifty. Now let's take a look at the metal index, and metal index is in a really interesting position. As you can see here, it has formed a very broad range. As you can see here, a very broad range, and it has been consolidating in this range since the July of 2021. uh, in the middle, it gave a false breakout. It gave a breakout, that too with gaps and strong volume, but after that, big wide range candles, bearish candles, and the price again came back in the range. But it has been taking support at this level of 5,200, 5,150, and now it is approaching the resistance level, that is the key resistance level, that is at 5,907. That is the key resistance level for the metal index, 5,907. And in case it gives a breakout, because the, as you can see, the Thursday candle was really strong, a big wide range candle, that was the biggest candle in few weeks, really strong. And now the price is really at the point of the resistance, that is a key pivot point that needs to be taken out. And in case it takes out this level, then it can easily give a 400 points move in few weeks, or maybe in few days also, in case it breaks out, just like the last time it gave this much move in just 2 days. So keep the metal stocks in your watch list and look for the base formation. I'll share my preference on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter, and the link would be in the description. So metal index also showing some strength, but it needs to cross 5970 because it has turned back from here many times. As you can see here, it turned back from this time and this time, and big falls breakout, came back into the range, and since then it hasn't reached this level, and now it's at key resistance level that is at 5970, and this broader range of 5150 remains the key support level. And lastly, let's take a look at the small cap index that is showing really good strength, and it's the only index that is at new all-time high level. Or Nifty IT also gave a pullback, but right now the small cap index it is at the all-time high level and well above the resistance zone that was the previous high, that was 30,400. Uh, it also gave a almost vertical move without a pullback, so I'm guessing a little bit of consolidation here, and the previous high that was the key resistance will now act as a support. As you can see here, this level of 30,000, wait a second, 30,400 will act as a support in case there's a bit of consolidation or small pullback for the continuation of the up move. But as of now, it is one of the strongest index, not one of the strongest, it is the strongest index as compared to the all others we take a look, we looked just now. So keep an eye on this, mark all these levels on your chart, and watch the key resistance and support levels, and look for the stocks in IT, pharma, metal, and auto index because these are the strongest. And banking is also showing really nice strength and giving a decent pull back, and it is given the chance to add some good names. So keep these levels marked on your chart and trade accordingly. So that was it for today. If you learned something, please consider hitting the like button, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. This is my channel, The Average Trader. You can search it on YouTube and apply the filter of channel. The channel will come on top. So don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. And if you learned something, please consider sharing it to your friends and family. So that was it. Thank you and goodbye. Take care.